Hey, Team Bling. So my name is Becky Fenstermaker. I'm your team leader, and I am so flipping excited. So I just got back from a fall kickoff training for It Works in downtown Columbus today. And let me just tell you, my cup is overflowing. And I'm so excited to be able to share all this information with you guys because I really think that this is going to help us to not only rock out the last 3 days of August, but it's going to really help us to just kick total butt for the last quarter of 2016. And I think it's going to really start to build the momentum within our team and within your own personal businesses. And it's really going to give you that momentum that you need to really just move on and take your business to a whole nother level. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is, so there was this name. Her name is Deb Ebisol or something. I can screenshot her profile for those of you that might want to follow her. I'm telling you right now, you should probably follow her. She's a double diamond with It Works Global, and she is an older lady. I want to say maybe like in her early 50s to mid 50s. She is rocking out her business, and let me tell you, she does use Facebook, but she's very old school, and I love that about her. She really spoke to me today. So one of the things that she shared was something so simple. I cannot believe I hadn't seen anyone else do it before, and I hadn't thought of it myself, but thank goodness I went to this training today. So we all have cell phones, right? Okay, so I just bought this cool new case for my phone because I cracked my other one, and I'm still waiting for my light up selfie case to come. But this one just is kind of nice because it holds my phone and it'll close shut, and I don't have a big, I can actually put like my debit cards in here and some cash if I just wanted to run to the gas station or something. And now I'm kind of regretting, but thankfully I only spent $5 on it because what Deb showed us was she bought a clear case, a really cheap, just clear case, and on the back was totally clear. She cut out a Blitz card. She took the Blitz card image, she took it to Office Max and had them print it to fit in her case. And then she had it in her case. So when she goes somewhere, here's the back of her phone case, okay? Her Blitz card is here. She literally sets her phone down there, screen down, so that her Blitz card is right there. Pretty ingenious because people see it. When you're on your phone like this and you're texting or you're looking at something, you're standing in line, people are going to see this right here, right? That's why we all get really cute phone cases. We like to get especially the ladies, we like to get the fun, cute phone cases. I know I do. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to be searching for one of those. I know that for those of you that have a Five Below near you, they have clear phone cases at Five Below, and you better believe that I'm going to be on a mission to find me one. I'm actually probably going to get a couple, so in case it breaks, I have a backup. So that was a really great blitzing tip. I thought that might be really beneficial for all of you, especially if you're kind of scared and intimidated by blitzing. It's a great way for people to draw attention to your phone and them come to you first. So that kind of helps with that little icebreaker. Okay, another thing, and this is something that I have always done. I haven't been doing it since I carry around my It Works book bag. But one thing you can do is you can take your Blitz card and you can punch a hole in it. And for you ladies, you can punch a hole in it, put a little clip on it or put it on a key ring, attach it to the strap of your purse. Get a lanyard, tie it to the strap of your purse, whatever. So when you go to pay, you sit your bag down right on that counter where the credit card machine is, where you would normally set your money, or where you would normally put your phone down so you can get your money out of your wallet. And what that does is that puts a Blitz card right in someone's face. So and then what I do is I wait, and as soon as I see them make eye contact with that Blitz card, I say, oh yeah, have you ever heard of that crazy wrap thing before? And then that gets the conversation going, okay? So that's a great one for the ladies. Guys, I would highly suggest, since you all don't carry around purses, unless you're the kind that likes the man purses, hey, no offense there. I would highly suggest trying the clear phone case thing. That would be a great way for you to be able to blitz since you don't have a purse. So I would definitely look into getting one of those clear phone cases to put a Blitz card in. Now, another thing was she had her Blitz cards, and what she did was she had address labels. She had a picture, she emailed it to Office Max, and she showed them, and then she went up there and she showed them, these are the address labels, and these are the address labels I want my picture printed on. So on her Blitz card on the back where it has that blank little space where you can write your information, all of your contact information, she has her address labels printed from OfficeMax that have her little picture. So guess what? Not only do they have her card with her information, but now they're going to remember her face. And that's huge, okay? So that's going to make them remember you. So every time they pick up that card and they look at it, they're like, oh yeah, I remember her. She was so nice, or he was so friendly. I just loved his energy. That's going to help to keep your picture in their mind and remember when you had that first meeting. You can also, for those of us that wear like lanyards, you can get a lanyard. You can get them at the Dollar Tree for $1, okay? Get a lanyard, doesn't matter what color or anything. If you want to go with black, bling, and green, if you want to make it really fun and festive, put some bling on it, ladies, whatever you want to do. It'll draw people's attention to it, okay? We always like to put a Blitz card in our lanyard because then that way you have it on and you flip it and say, this is what it is, flip it over, and this is what it does. Now, one thing that she does is she has another card on there. And what she did was she did the same thing. She went to OfficeMax. She said, this is what I want, because she said she is not technically friendly. She's not real savvy with the technology. So she asked them, I want my before picture and my after picture. Okay. And she had them put it in an image back, like right next to each other, before and after. And then she had that laminated, and then she attached that right along with her Blitz card. So on the front, there was her Blitz card. She flipped her Blitz card over. It showed what the after effects were. And then there's 2 cards hanging from the lanyard. One's the Blitz, one is her before and after. So they can say, yeah, well, how do I know they work? Well, you can show them your own personal results. So for those of you that have not wrapped yet, I would highly suggest that you get a wrap on yourself, because we need to be a product of the product, okay? And if you don't have any money, if you just joined, money's really, really tight, guess what? You got a box of wraps in your business builder kit. So I'm not saying don't go out and sell those wraps. If you can sell those 4 wraps, great. But take just one wrap out. Put a wrap on yourself. Wrap your chin, wrap your stomach, wrap your arms, wrap your back, wrap your legs, whatever part of your body you want to wrap, okay? And get that wrap on. Take that before picture. One from the front, one from the side. Get that wrap on. Take your after picture after the 45 minutes from the front, from the side. Then after the 3 days are up, after that 72 hours, take your after picture again, okay? And then we're going to use those so that you can make that before and after picture. Now, if you download our Wrap app, you can actually, when you get your wrap on, it gives you the option to take your pictures from the front and from the side. It will remind you to drink your water. And then after the 45 minutes are up, it will let you take the after pictures from the front and from the side. Then it also makes your picture compliant, because what it does is it allows you to put your before and your after picture into the image creator on the Wrap app that is compliant, because it has that little, I can't remember what it is, the little saying underneath that you have to have under before and after pictures, okay? So that will make sure that it is compliant. So you'll be able to share that on social media. For those of you that haven't seen mine, feel free to go to my Facebook page, look in my photos. I have posted mine. It was really scary, but I have posted some of my before and after pictures. And I can tell you right now, people really want to see that, because you can promote a product all day long, but if you're not officially using any of the products, how can you market a product that you're not using? I'm not saying go out and buy every single product that we have, but what I am suggesting is, the good thing about when you buy your business builder kit and you start your business with It Works Global is you get 2 products in there, actually 3. You get your box of wraps, you get the mini defining gels, and you get a roll of fab wrap, okay? Now, the wrap is our flagship product. That is what grabs people's attention. So sell 3 of them. Okay, make back $75, but just take one of those wraps and put the wrap on yourself. Start showing people that you're not just in it for the sales. You want to show them that you're using the products as well, okay? So building your own personal testimony with the products is very, very important, and it is going to help to really launch your business. All right, so another thing that I thought was super, super genius, but yet so simple, and a lot of us, we tend to overcomplicate things. So one thing that I learned from Deb today was she has a notebook. She has already, and just Well, just for this year, she's already gone through 10 notebooks. And this is what she does. Not this big of a notebook, okay? But she has like the little ones, like the journal size notebooks, okay? And what she'll do is when she blitzes someone, instead of having them connect on Facebook, okay, she doesn't ask them to connect on Facebook. What she does is she has them put their number in her phone, okay? So she's like, you know what? Can I get your phone number? And then she just, can I get your phone number? I would love to connect with you, and then I can send you a screenshot of my business card. You can act like you don't have any business or blitz cards with you. So then you can say, here, why don't you program your number into my phone, and then when I get home, I'll take a picture of my business card and I'll send it to you. Then guess what? You have their name and you have their number. So now you have a way to connect with them, okay? So what she does when she gets home is she writes their name. One person gets a whole page. So she writes their name on the page, she writes their phone number. She writes where she met them. Then she also writes, she can keep track on one whole page when she contacts them, what they say, like if they're interested in certain products, if they're interested in making some extra money. Every time she contacts them, if they become a loyal or a distributor, she's got a whole page dedicated to one person. And she's filled up 10 journal notebooks just this year. So that is something that I am personally going to try to implement because I think that it's a really great way. Because unfortunately, in the age of technology, we've gotten away from getting personal. We do everything through Facebook. We do everything through text messaging. And that's fine. But you know what? What is it when you go out and you blitz people? What is it that grabs their attention? Once after they've actually seen the initial blitz card, it's your energy. It's your passion. They see your excitement. That's what people are attracted to. But guess what, guys? They can't hear that in a text message. They can't hear that in a message on Facebook unless you send them a voice message or you send them a video clip, right? So maybe getting back to that being personal and getting out of the technology side of it and getting more personal and being more thoughtful. I think that's really going to help to vamp up your business, to show people that you're in, it's going to help to really build those relationships. Okay, because you're going to give them one-on-one attention. It's not just a mass message that you're sending out. You actually want to set up a time to talk to them, So now I've got some tips that we learned on wrap parties. So for those of you who haven't done any wrap parties, or maybe you've only done one, these are going to be a really, really great idea. And a lot of this is not stuff that I've ever implemented. And I've done several wrap parties in-house. So these are going to be some great tips to really, really help you make your wrap parties a success, okay? So the first thing is you want to give your hostess, whoever you have. So let's say I have Chris, and he is going to be my host for the party. He is not a distributor. He is not a customer. But he's kind of interested, and he wants to try a wrap. So we're going to get him to host a party, okay? So when we get him to host a party, you can do it at your house. You can do it at the host's party. At their house, whatever you want to do. You want to give the hostess the sign-in sheet, okay? Because what is happening is they're inviting their warm market. So they're inviting their friendly family and friends, right? So what you want to do is you want to give them, now you can go to your eSuite in the documents, and you can print off lots and lots of documents. There is sign-in sheets in there. You can also buy some from the It Works store. Or you can just simply make up your own. I personally have my own that I've printed up. And just have a space for their name, their address, their email, and their phone number. And then at the very end of that, on that line, you're going to put a Y or an N. And that column is going to be for if they're interested in hosting a wrap party. Okay? So you're going to give that to the hostess, have them have everyone when they come in to sign in on the sign-in sheet. Now, when they sign in and they give all their information, and they check yes or no, you're going to give them a raffle ticket, okay? So they get a raffle ticket just for signing in, which is pretty awesome. And, of course, the raffle ticket's going to be for a drawing during the party for a prize. It could be for a free wrap. It could be for a week's worth of greens on the go. It can be for free shipping. Whatever you want to do, whatever kind of incentive you want, if you feel comfortable with putting out there, that's fine. Then you're going to ask them, the hostess is going to ask them, so are you going to try a wrap or facial? And then have them have a wrap or a facial on hand and say, okay, let them collect the money, put it into your jar or your Ziploc bag or whatever, and you want to make sure it's clear so that people see the money. Now, the reason you want to let your hostess do this, which I found very interesting, is that the hostess is going to see, look at all their friends and family that are coming in. They're willing to give them their information. Boom, they've got a raffle ticket. Oh, and now they're collecting money for a wrap. For every person, they're collecting that money for it and giving them a wrap, and then they're going to come and see you to go to the wrap room and get wrapped. That hostess is holding that bag or that, clear container, glass jar, whatever. They're starting to see all that money pile up. And guess what? These are their friends and family. Wow. As a host, I'm thinking, or as the hostess, I'd be thinking, wow, look at all the money she's making. I could be making that kind of money. So you see how it kind of gets their wheels turning and thinking about, you know what, I could be making some money at this, okay? So the next thing is you are going to give every guest, now you can have the hostess do this, or you can do that right there when you greet the customers or when you greet the guests. You're going to give each of them a order form. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to have them get an order form. They're going to go get wrapped. And then while everyone is having their turn in the wrap room to get wrapped, you're going to ask every one of the guests to look at that form and circle any of the products that they might be interested in. Now, they're not going to know a lot about the products, okay? They may have heard about a few things and might circle something, but this is going to start to get their brain working, okay? And then you'll find out later when you go to take their wrap off and you take each person back to the wrap room to take their wrap off and take their after pictures, you're going to have them bring the order form and the catalog with them, okay? Because at that point, they will have heard about the products, and now they're going to know what other products they're interested in. And then you can, they can place their order in private so nobody has to know, that type of thing, okay? So then after everyone gets their wrap, you get their wraps on them. You welcome, as the host, you're going to welcome all of your guests, introduce yourself. You don't have to say that you're a distributor, that you're executive, Ruby, Diamond, Double. You don't have to announce your title. You can just say, my name is Becky. I just wanted to welcome you to Chris's launch or to Chris's wrap party. We're so excited that you're here. Thank you so much for coming. Now you're going to have the hostess, okay? Now, one thing you can do is instead of getting everyone wrapped right away, I learned one little tip today that I thought is something we could all implement, okay? Instead of wrapping everyone as soon as they get there, offer them up the wrapper facial and have them sit down with their wrapper facial and their order form. Have the hostess, which would be Chris in this case, we're going to have him already wrapped. So let's say we wrap his stomach or we wrap his arms. We're going to already have him wrapped so that once all of the guests are there and everyone is seated and we're getting ready to get started, I'm going to ask Chris, after I welcome everyone, I'm going to say, so you guys obviously all know Chris. I'm going to go around the room and ask everyone how they know him, okay? And then I'm going to say how I met him, how we connected, whether it was through social media, whether it was through a blitz, whatever. And then I'm going to say, so I wanted to show you guys all, Chris actually has a wrap on. And then I'll have you lift your shirt to show where the wrap is and I'm going to say, oh, Chris, how does it feel? How does the wrap feel? What is it? How does it make you feel? Okay. And then that's going to kind of get everybody like, okay, well, they're wrapping. Well, all right, I'll wrap. So those that said, nah, I don't really think I want to do a wrap. Now you've got people interested. Now they're going to be like, you know what? If he's wrapping, well, yeah, then I guess I can wrap. Okay. So then go and get everyone wrapped. While the other people are wrapping, go ahead and give your guests now a catalog. So they can kind of start perusing through the catalog and kind of get an idea of what we have, because a lot of people, again, they think all we have is that crazy wrap thing. They don't realize that we have skincare, that we have supplements, that we have workout recovery. They don't realize we have all that, okay? So we're going to ask everyone at that point, once we get everyone wrapped, we're going to ask everyone to get out their phones. And what you're going to do as the host, as the distributor, you're going to ask them, if they're not already following you or friends with you, you're going to ask them to send you a friend request or follow you. And once you get the notice that they have done that, you're going to give them a raffle ticket, okay? Now, you're going to ask them to make a post. And all they have to do is, for every guest that makes a post and tags you in it and says, all they have to title the post as, they can take a selfie if they want, and with the wrap, that's fine. would you say, let's see. Okay, so you're just gonna have them make a post on their page and tag you in it as the distributor that says, trying that crazy wrap thing, okay? So what that's gonna do is it's gonna open up more of the market. It's also gonna help them to see the people that might be interested in the wrap, okay? The person, now, by the end of the party, what you're gonna do is you're gonna offer up a prize. So the person with the most likes and comments on that post at the end of the party, when you stop the timer, they're gonna actually win a prize. So you can, offer to let them have their wrap for free that night. You can offer, free shipping, whatever you might wanna do. You can offer them a week's worth of greens on the go, whatever. But this helps to get some posts going on social media. It starts getting interaction. It starts getting your warm market, or helps you start building even more of a warm market. All right. So here's something also is, isn't our host just the best? He would be such a great addition to our team. Did you know that if he was to join the team today, and you decide to place an order today here at our party, that you could be his first customers and you'd be helping him to start a business. Unless you choose that you want to join his team instead. In that case, you could start getting paid to party. And then you can say, or you can just simply start using the products to start feeling better and create your own testimony. Let's see. So then you can talk about some of the products. Now, a couple of little great party ideas that were given out today are so awesome. I can't believe we didn't think of this before. So let's say we've got the greens out and we're talking about the greens, okay? We give them the whole spiel on the greens. You can say, you know what? After you talk about it, get out your bottle of water, get out some Dixie cups, okay? And say, you know what? Who wants to do a shot? And people are going to be like, what? But yeah. You want to do a healthy organic shot? And then wait, don't let them drink it yet. And then you know what you do? I thought this was so awesome. First of all, you're asking them, do you want to do a shot? You're going to grab people's attention with that, because you're going to be like, I didn't know there was going to be alcohol involved tonight, And then you say, you know what? Just don't drink it yet. Let's get everybody's cup first, and we're going to toast. And they're going to be like, oh, okay, cool. And then you say, all right, everyone raise your little Dixie cup. We're going to toast to good health. Cheers. Okay? Tell them how the greens have helped you. If you've used the greens, if you haven't, that's okay. Use someone else's testimony. You can find tons of those on the team pages. But let them know how one product has really helped your life. Now, for me, that was the greens. Obviously, we can't publicly talk about medical conditions, but, migraines used to control my life. I sometimes get a little emotional talking about it, because it was a chronic pain issue. I dealt with chronic pain on a daily basis. So when I found the greens, that was life-changing for me, okay? So stuff like that, having some type of a personal testimony, again, it's so important to use some of our products so that you can have that personal testimony that's really going to touch people. It's really going to talk to them. It's really going to get them in their feels, Let's see. Let me go over. I'm not really going to go over a lot of products. I want to just kind of stick with. Okay. So after you're done giving your spiel on all the products at the party, what you're going to do is you're going to ask everybody on their order form, on the back of their order form, okay? So this is the loyal customer order form, all right? You're going to have them turn it over, and you're going to have them write numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what you're going to ask them to do is, now that you've heard about some of our awesome products, I want you to write down 4 people that when I talked about those products, that could use those products, that could really, really help them, okay? Now, what this is doing is this is showing them, even just as a guest, not as the hostess or the host, this is showing them even as a guest that they know people that these products could help. Wait a minute. Maybe I could sell this, because I already know 4 people that could use the products that could be my customers. So that, again, starts getting those wheels turning, not just for them to be customers, but for them to actually consider joining the team and making some extra money to help out their friends and family that they're just now like, I know someone that could use that product. Okay? All right, so one excuse that we hear a lot, and we've all done it. I don't care if you've been in this business for years, months, or days, okay? A lot of people use this excuse, and it's just that. It's an excuse. I'm too busy. I don't have time to work my business. That's bullcrap, because you do. If you want this business to work for you, you have to work this business. And you have to be willing to dedicate time to doing just that. And so how you're going to do that is, if you guys haven't heard me talk about it before because you're newer, that's okay. You'll hear it plenty enough in the lifespan of your distributorship. You need to set aside a power hour. And if you really honestly cannot find an extra hour of time every single day, that's okay. Make it a power half hour. Make it a power 15 minutes. Just do it. Don't make excuses. Because if you're making excuses, you're not making money, right? So one of the things you need to do during that power hour, power half hour, power 15 minutes, whatever time you can spend, you want to come up with your 6 list. I always suggest doing this on a Sunday, because on a Sunday night, you can prepare your 6 list for the coming week. And what a 6 list is 6 things you're going to do every single day this week to build your business. That can be blitzing. That can be getting a wrap on someone. That can be meeting someone for coffee to talk about the products or the business. That can be posting on social media 3 or 4 times a day. Picking one product you're going to focus on for the week. Have a wrap party online. Find 6 things you're going to do to build your business, okay? You need to be working on personal development. So if you don't have a personal development book, I highly recommend that you find some. One that I really, really love that I'm working through right now is by John Maxwell. It's called Intentional Living. This is a great, great book. You need to spend time working on this, okay? Because when your head is in the game and you give yourself that motivation, that's what these books are going to do. These books are going to help remind you that you are worth it, that you are worth the time, and that you will put the time and the energy into your business and helping other people, because that's what's going to help to change your life. It's all in your mindset, okay? So you want to make goals. When you're in your power hour, your power half hour, whatever it is, you want to sit down and you want to make your goals. How many people are you going to wrap this week? How many people are you going to blitz this week? How many people are you going to message out to on Facebook? How many people are you going to call? How many people are you going to text message? How many people are you going to email? Make those goals out and make them high. If you honestly know for sure you can email 10 people tomorrow, don't make your goal 10 people. Make your goal 20 people. Because you know what? Statistically, it's proven that if you set a huge goal for yourself and you write it down and you put it somewhere where you're going to see it, you're going to smash that goal. Okay? So make them big goals. Don't think that you aren't capable of accomplishing those big, huge goals and making those big, huge dreams come true. That's why it's so important that you create a dream board, okay? Make sure when you have that power hour, you are alone. Turn off the TV, turn off the music, mute your phone. Don't answer any other text messages unless it's about the business and it's someone you've messaged out to. Don't scroll through Facebook and start liking random people's stuff. Don't start messaging people saying, hey girl, how are you? Really focus on your business. Get off of Candy Crush, get off of Pokemon Go, whatever games you guys are playing nowadays, okay? And really take this power hour or power half hour and focus on your business, and that's it, okay? Make sure that you have that quiet environment with no distractions. I don't care if somebody comes to your door, unless your house is burning down or someone's bleeding to death, you need to take that half hour or hour and focus solely on your business. Be focused. Don't get those distractions. I don't care if your significant other is in the kitchen cooking dinner. You're going to just have to warm it up. You need to set that time every single day and work your business. Utilize every single opportunity to share the products in the business, okay? So you want to use the products in public. So I have a perfect example of that from tonight. So I went to Starbucks One of our distributors on the team, I just signed her 9 days ago as a distributor. She had so many appointments set up for today already. She wrapped 2 people today, and she had a meeting with someone that wanted to talk about the products in the business. So she could not meet with another potential distributor of hers. So I told her I would be more than happy to meet with her for her. So we went to Starbucks. Sorry guys, it's like my fave, okay? I love the green tea. And what I always do when I get my green tea, especially when I'm meeting with a potential, is I put a packet of greens on the go right in here. Green tea does not normally look like this from Starbucks. It looks like pee. Mine does not look like pee. It looks really gross. That's because it has our greens in it. But guess what? There's a reason I do this, and I'm going to tell you why. Perfect example. So after we had our meeting, and she's signing and joining our team, by the way, in just a couple of days, we're walking out to my car, and this guy holds the door open for me, and I said, thank you. I raised my glass to him, and I said, thank you. And he said, oh my gosh, woman, I hope that tastes better than it looks. And you know what? I didn't have to blitz him because he blitzed me and didn't even realize it. So he struck up a conversation by noticing what was in here. So here is why using the products in public is so important. He noticed that my green tea was not exactly green, wanted to know what it was. We sat in the parking lot and talked for 15 minutes, and I ended up connecting with him. I took the advice that I learned from the training today, and instead of having him add me on Facebook, I had him program his number in my phone. Guess what? I sent him a text before I ever left the parking lot and said, it was so great to meet you. I cannot wait for you to check out the website and see what products we have. How about I follow up with you tomorrow evening and we can chat? And you know what? He messaged me back almost immediately. All right. So again, using the products in public is super, super important. And it's not hard to do. Take your greens on the go with you. Add them to something. Show somebody that, do it where you're in public. Let them see you're putting your greens in your water bottle. Let them see you're eating your greens chews. Okay. Let them see your fat fighters. Put your fat fighters out there on the table. Put them at the end of the table where the waitress is. That way they can see it. Put your phone with your Blitz card as your case. Put that at the end of the table face up so they can see that. Okay. Another thing is, as a distributor, again, it's really, really important to use the products. So as you start making a little money, maybe you sell a wrap from your business builder kit. If you're just starting, sell one of those wraps. You know what? Take the money from that wrap or the 2 wraps or 3 wraps that you sold. Take that, turn it around and invest back in your business. And what I mean by that is order a box of greens on the go. Order another box of wraps, so that you have something on hand. If you don't run an auto ship, you're just hurting yourself. It is not an absolute requirement, but in my book, it is a requirement to run an 80 BV auto ship, and here's why. If you have, let's say, in order to be commission qualified, you need 150 BV to be commission qualified, okay? Let's say you have 200 in volume, and you didn't run your auto ship. You're commission qualified. But what happens if a customer that placed a really big order or a couple of customers decide they want to return the products? Guess what? Now you're not commission qualified. That means you're not going to get a paycheck. And it does not matter how much you have. It does not matter. You will miss out on your commission check, and we want to get paid. So your first month, obviously, you're not going to run your auto ship because you just bought your business builder kit. But it's highly suggested. It just needs to become second nature that you order 80 BV in your auto ship every month. And the easiest way to do that, where it's business building, and it is also a tax write-off, guys, because it's business building materials. I always order a box of wraps and a box of greens on the go, because now I've got 4 wraps I can sell, okay? And I can make fast $100 wrap cash. Now, the box of greens on the go, that gives you 30 packets that you can give out to people. Staple that to a business card. Staple it to a Blitz card. Hand them out to people so people can sample the products, okay? So this is how you're going to be able to utilize doing that auto ship so you're commission qualified, and also getting it out there, letting people try the products. so many people don't want to try the products, or they don't want to order the products until they're able to try it first. And it's really, really great, especially if people say, and you're going to have several that say, I don't want to do a party. I just don't want to do anything like that. But they want to try the product. You got the greens on the go. You're commission qualified, and you've got a product that you can let people sample. Okay? Also, by you using the products, you're building your own personal testimony. You can post your own before and after pictures. You can post your testimony about how the greens have helped you. You know, like, we haven't been sick. You know, my family has not been sick at all since we started on the greens. And that's something that will speak to people, especially as the winter months are coming on this last quarter. Flu season's going to be in full swing. Guess what? My daughter and I were around several people since January that had the flu. I didn't take any other precautionary measures. We just took our greens every day. And when we were around somebody that had the flu and I knew it, we just doubled up on our greens that day. And you know what? The flu never touched our house this year, not once. Now, I cannot lie. 2 of my daycare kids ended up having the flu while they were here. We didn't get it. And I tell you, I know right now it's because we took our greens. Let's see. So when it comes to contacting people, reaching out to people you've never messaged, reaching out to potential customers, potential distributors, the best time to text message someone or send them a message on Messenger, believe it or not, is between the hours of 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. And here's why. People are asleep. If you message them on Facebook, or if you just tag them in a post or something on Facebook, they're going to get a notification, but it's not going to be stuck there. With a not a phone call, with a text message, they're going to see that and they have to open it, or it's going to keep that little number there. When they open up their phone and they pull up their home screen and they see their text messages, right? Here, I'll show you. When they pull up their home screen, okay, and you have their messages right up here in the top, it's going to have that little number 1. And that's going to drive people crazy, okay? It drives people crazy. So they have to open it and look at it, okay? So the best times to message and text people are between 10 and 2. And then 5 and 7. 10 and 2, because you're going to get the people that are just getting in bed and they don't want to look at it. They're just going to kind of catch a glimpse. But in the morning, they're going to see it. Between 5 and 7, because that's when most people are getting up to get ready for work. And they can't do anything without their phone. The first thing someone does when they wake up, I don't know about you, but I would say a good portion of society, the first thing they do when they open their eyes is they grab their phone, right? Be the first thing that they see. The first thing they remember when they wake up in the morning, they're going to see your message, okay? All right, so we learned a lot about color personalities too, but that'll be for another day. I want to really talk about mindset, because mindset is everything. Mindset is so huge, okay? You have to get out of your own way. So you have to get in the right mindset in order to do that. So you need to write down 3 things, okay? I want you to write down, what do you want? Why do you want it? And what is stopping you from getting it? Okay? So I want you to write down those 3 things. And then I want you to send them to me. Post them in the thread. You can do that too, or you can send it to me privately. But I want to know, as far as this business, and for your dreams and goals, what do you want? Why do you want that? And what's stopping you right now from getting it? Okay? Is it money? Is it time? Is it you? Okay? Fear is the biggest thing that gets in the way. Whether we put it there or we allow someone else to put it there, it has to stop. You have to stop letting fear get in the way of you growing your business. Okay? You have to stop worrying about what other people are going to say. What do people think? If they unfriend you, boo-hoo. Is that what this world has come to? Stop worrying about what other people are going to think or say. Is this their business? Are their opinions going to pay your bills? Are their opinions going to give you a paycheck? No. You have to remember that this is your business, okay? This is your future. You are not fighting for their family. You're not fighting to pay their bills and get out of their debt. You're fighting for your family. You're fighting for your future, okay? So don't let that fear get inside your head. And you need to get out of your own way. Stop worrying about the what ifs. What if it doesn't work? Well, what if it does? Well, what if I can't be successful? What if you are? What if I don't get any customers? What if you do? Stop thinking about the what if. Stop letting that fear get in the way of you growing your business, growing as a person, helping others. You can make an impact in this world. And if you're going to do that, one rap at a time. I'm sorry, Chris, but that is one fat cat. I love it. Sorry, guys. Okay. Another thing you need to remember, I want you to write this down, okay? You need to write this statement down. I don't care if you write it. I like to write messages, and I'll post some tomorrow so you guys can see. I change them up every week. I like to take dry erase markers, and I'll write messages on my bathroom mirror. So there's one bathroom. It's the half bathroom we have down here on the main floor. That's the bathroom I use the most because I work down here, and that's just my bathroom. But I write little messages to myself on that mirror. I put, I am diamond. I will wrap 5 people this week. I will blitz 30 people this week. I am fearless. I am limitless. I am a great role model. I am a great friend. I am worthy of success. I will grow this month. I am a great leader. I am confident. I am powerful. I am unstoppable. I am strong. I am brave. I'm kind. I'm daring. And I am a successful entrepreneur. You need to write those things down on a mirror. Come up with your own. I want you to come up with your own I am statement. And I want you to put that, you can put it on a poster board. You can, if you have a dry erase marker and a dry erase board, put it on a dry erase board. Make little Post-its and put I am on one big piece of paper, and then put different colored Post-its all throughout your house. Put it on the back of your door. Put it on the dashboard of your car. Put it on the visor. So when you flip the visor down, it says, I am worthy. Okay? My family is worth it. Okay? My kids are worth it. My future is worth it. Okay? If you believe it, you will achieve it. So put your I am statements out there. Make yourself a screensaver on your phone. Make it your home screen. Okay? My home screen, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see that? Okay? My home screen says I am diamond because that's what I'm going for. In fact, I need to change it into a new one and say I am double diamond because that's what I really want to go for right now. But you need to have that I am statement all over your house. Put Post-its on the inside of the cabinet door where you go to get your glass of milk or your glass of tea for the day, whatever. Put a Post-it on the inside of that cabinet door. So every time you open that door, boom, you have an I am statement right there. It's going to keep you motivated, keep you going, and remind you that you are worth it. Okay? Fill your cup. And how you're going to fill your cup and you're going to make it overflow is you're going to have those I am statements all over your house, everywhere where you can see them every single day. Have your dream board done. Put your dream board up where you're going to see it every single day. Okay? You're going to get to It Works events. You're going to look for It Works events. When there's anything close within driving distance and you can take a day to drive there, I don't care if it's 2 hours. If the event's only 2 hours and it's an 8-hour drive, find a way to get there. I'm not saying go to every single It Works event that's available, but you need to get to every It Works event that you can because you will be filled up. Okay? It's going to get you motivated. It's going to give you new tips and ideas. You're going to hear testimonies that are just going to blow you away. And you know what? God's got a message for you. And you're going to miss it if you don't go to that event. Okay? You're going to get on Zooms. You're going to be here for trainings. You're going to get to parties. When I host wrap parties at my house every single week, I open it up for my team that's local. Make sure, you know what? I know it's a Friday night. Free up your Friday nights. Dedicate your Friday night to working your business and spend the entire week, every single week, messaging out to people and inviting people to that. Because you know what? That's consistency. When people see that you have a party that they can come to every single week, if they'd missed it this last week, guess what? They know that they can talk to you about coming the next time because they know that we're consistent as a team, and we have parties every single Tuesday and Thursday on Facebook, and we have a party here in-house in Columbus on Friday nights, okay? You need to get on the calls. There's a tribe call every Sunday night. There's a family call with corporate Sunday night. There's a tribe call. Sunday night, there's also a corporate family call. Monday nights, there's a corporate show me the money call. Get on those calls. Get filled up. Hear those testimonies. Hear the tips. Listen to the incentives the corporate offers up to us, and just listen to that excitement. It's going to get you pumped up to start your week right. Get in your personal development, okay? This is how you're going to fill your cup too. You're going to get into a personal development book and really work on you. You're going to get on social media. You're going to fill your cup that way by posting on social media. You're going to post how you're integrating this business and the products into your everyday life. That's so important. You're going to get to parties. You're going to host parties. You're going to get people to be a host on a party. And if they're not local, that's not an excuse, because the wonderful world of technology allows us to do Facebook parties. We can do traditional Facebook parties. We can do Facebook Live parties, okay? The next thing I want to talk about was our steps to success. If you want to be successful in this business, you need to be completing your steps to success every month, okay? So every calendar month, we need to focus on finishing our steps to success. You need to complete that. And of course, for those of you who don't know, that's 4 LCs, 4 loyal customers, and 3 distributors. You need to bring on 4 customers and 3 distributors every month. That doesn't mean you stop. If you get your steps to success completed and you've got 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors, keep going. Try to complete your steps to success twice. Don't stop just because you complete it. And don't get discouraged if you don't complete your steps to success every month. You will complete your steps to success. You're just going to have to get into a groove, and you're going to have to find what your groove is, find what your niche is in this business for reaching out to people. You might be a rock star at having parties. You might be really fun. You might be really vivacious and just full of life, and people might just really be attracted to that, and parties might be your thing. Getting belly to belly, getting raps on people. Your highlight might actually be just having coffee dates with people and talking one-on-one with them in person. You may be better at just posting on social media. You might be better at doing Facebook Live videos and reaching people that way. There's so many different ways that you can reach to people, and the only way you're going to find out where you are the best is by doing it. Okay? So the first step of our steps to success, obviously step 1, is to run your auto ship. And again, we talked about how important it is to run an ADBV auto ship. And I told you how you can order a box of wraps and a box of greens on the go. That will give you your ADBV auto ship, and it will give you business building materials you need to start becoming a product of the product and giving samples out to people so they can try the product and start signing up to become a distributor or a customer. You want to ask loyal customers and new DTs. I don't care what time of the month they order. But once you start having distributors and customers on your team, or customers that order from you, you want to reach out to them and ask when they place their order, would you like your order to run on the 1st or the 15th of every month? Okay? The reason we want to do that is because if you get there, a lot of people have bills due, they get paid on the 1st and the 15th, or they'll get paid bi-weekly. Normally that's around the 1st and the 15th of every month. So if they get paid, say, around the 25th of every month, they're probably going to want their auto ship to run around the 1st, okay? But we want to try to get loyal customer orders all in, and everyone's orders going in, and their auto ships running by the 15th, so that we know we have the last half of the month that we can bring on new and really bulk up that volume for the rest of the month, okay? Now, as far as the step 2, that's grabbing 4 loyal customers, okay? But remember, it's really hard to market products if you're not using them. or if you're not sharing someone else's testimony, okay? One thing I would highly suggest against is that you don't send, I'm not saying don't go to YouTube and follow some other leaders in the company. I'm totally all for that because we need to be learning from each other and we are one team, one mission. Don't send a prospect, don't send a potential loyal customer or a potential distributor a video done by someone else, okay? Because from my point of view, if you send me a video that say Chris sent to me and it's his video, well, I'm going to get excited because he's excited. And I got excited because he's the one that did the video. It was what he said that got me excited and got me interested in wanting to join or become a customer. So what do you think 9 times out of 10 that customer is going to do? They're going to go find Chris on Facebook. They're going to find out how they can contact Chris, and you're going to lose out on that. So now in this instance, you can always send out my videos because you're on my team, okay? And I will never poach a distributor or a customer, okay? You guys, if you don't know it already, you will find out soon enough. I am not here to poach anybody's customers or anybody's distributors. I am here to help you to grab those potentials. And when I say you are more than welcome to send out my videos, it's because I want to help you grow. I'm not trying to grab them customers or those distributors from you, okay? So the whole purpose I do that is because guess what? When you're new, you don't know. And you have to have knowledge about the products and the business enough and be comfortable to make your own video before you do. Eventually, you'll get to that point where you'll be knowledgeable enough that you can do your own videos to send out to potential. But for the time being, for those of you that are still new, please feel free to send out my videos, okay? All right, so here are some things that you want to kind of focus on to try to grab those 4 loyal customers to complete step 2 of our steps to success. First thing you're going to do is you're going to add and friend request 7 new people every single day. That seems like a lot, but again, on my YouTube channel, there is a video on how you can do that, okay? So make sure that you go to my YouTube channel and subscribe if you haven't already, and you'll be able to find that video there and other training videos as well. You want to send out 20 messages every day, but those 20 messages that I'm talking about are not to people you've already talked to. You want to do it to new people. Now, if 20 seems intimidating, that's just like one of those goals I said. Make it a big goal where you think it's not attainable, because guess what? Most likely you're going to attain that because that's a big goal you're shooting for. And if you want to get massive results, you have to be willing to take massive action, plain and simple. You want to send 5 to 10 messages every single day to those potential customers or distributors that you've been talking to, okay? Doesn't mean you message the same person every single day, okay? Because eventually, again, you're supposed to be working on that hundreds list. So you want to move on down that hundreds list. You want to message the next 5 to 10 people that day. Then the next day, message the next 5 to 10 people, okay? Go to your Facebook page. This is a really, really great tip. I'm so glad I learned it today and was so excited to share it with you guys. So let me pull out my phone and I'm going to show you what I mean. You're going to go to your own personal Facebook page, okay? So let me see if you can see this. All right, so I've got my Facebook page. I'm going to pull it up here. Okay, so I'm going to go to mine. Now, you see where the search bar is up top? You're going to go up there. But you can only do this from your page. Now, when you touch the search bar up there, your name's automatically going to be in it. You see that? Okay. Now, after your name, you're going to hit the space bar. You're going to type the plus sign, space, and then a word. So, I want to find, and this is what this is going to do. You're going to search for, let's say products. Okay? So this is what it's going to look like. Let's see if I can show it. I don't know why it's not. It's kind of hard to see. Okay. So it's going to say Becky Fenstermaker space plus space and then a keyword. In this instance, I typed in products. You can type in fat fighters. You can type in giveaway. You can type in join my team. You can type in product testers. Whatever kind of post you make about the business, think of a keyword that you've used, and then you're going to hit search. And what this is going to do is this is going to bring up all of your past posts that have anything to do with products, okay? Hang on, there it goes. Okay, so you see this one, okay? I just posted this yesterday. This has the word product, so it's going to highlight the word in there. So what you can do is you're going to do this every day. So you're going to find these posts where I talked about the products, okay? So you can see this is a picture where I talked about, I don't even know. It's that out to share amazing health and wellness products and this incredible opportunity to help inspire others to dream bigger. What are you doing today? Now, you can see on this post, I have 6 comments and 6 likes. Now, I'm going to go through each one of those posts that this search brought up, and I'm going to go and make a list of everyone that liked and commented on those posts about products. And then what you're going to do is, as long as they're not distributors or current customers, you're going to go in and you're going to send them a message. And you're going to say, thanks for showing me some love on my post, you know, blah, 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 okay? And you're going to check them out. Another really great tip that I learned today, and it just totally blew my mind, okay? Did you know, okay, remember, so I was telling you guys about how instead of using Facebook, Deb was getting people to program their phone number into her phone, okay? So like that guy that I did that with today. Did you know that you can literally put someone's number in the search bar on top of Facebook on your homepage? You can put in a phone number and hit search, and it will find that person. If they've ever logged into Facebook from their phone, you can find them, and then you can add them. Isn't that awesome? I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Do you know how many numbers I'm going to be doing this week? Because I have so many phone numbers and people that are not on my Facebook, or I can't find them. I don't know what their last name is. Oh my gosh, now I can program in their number into the search bar, and I can find them on Facebook. So awesome. Okay. Another thing you can do too is, let's say for anyone that does become a loyal customer, or even if they don't, and they say they're not interested, just say, I can totally respect that. Do you know anyone that might be interested? Do you know anyone that could use something for blood pressure, something, you know, for energy, someone that has trouble sleeping? Kind of go back to the whole order form thing for the wrap party. Ask them if they know anyone that could use any of these products. You're asking them for referrals, okay? And then you can always offer up some type of incentive, like a free wrapper facial or something, if they do refer people to you, okay? If somebody asks, this was something I didn't know either. If somebody asks about the Fat Fighters, they're wanting to lose weight, and they say, I'd love to try the Fat Fighters, one of the first things you should ask them is if they poop regularly. I know it sounds like it's like a TMI question, but always ask them, because what does the Fat Fighters do, you guys? It binds up the fat in the carbs. So if they have problems going to the bathroom, then Fat Fighters, you might want to pair that up with the cleanse. You might want to suggest the cleanse or the probiotics, okay? Step 3, obviously, is to sign those 3 distributors. So what I want you to do, I don't care if you have been on my team since day 1. I don't care if you just joined yesterday. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to make a list of 5 people. You're going to write down 5 people. You're going to find someone, you're going to think of someone that you have not messaged out to, not talked to yet, or anything. You're going to find 5 new people that you know could use extra money. Maybe they're struggling to pay their bills. Maybe they just lost their job. Maybe they were laid off. Maybe they got fired. Maybe they're on disability and they can't work. Maybe they just had a baby. Maybe they're getting ready to have a baby and they're on maternity leave. Whatever the case might be, if you know somebody that could use extra money, write their name down. Write someone's name down that you know is searching for a house. They're looking to buy a house. Okay? Find someone, think of someone on your friends list or someone that is a friend of a friend that you know is a college student. Think of somebody, write that person down. If you know if someone is having a baby, is someone pregnant, We do have products that are safe for pregnant and nursing mothers. But moms are saving up for a baby, right? Babies cost a lot of money. Kids eat us out of house and home. Diapers and formula are very expensive. These are people that you can write down on this the list of 5 people I ask you to write down, because these are people that could really use the money, a little bit of extra money. What about someone who just had a baby? Okay. What if, someone that's moving, you've seen someone asking for moving boxes. That's really popular on Facebook. People love to post, hey, does anybody know where I can get some moving boxes? Guess what, guys? They're going to be moving. Money's going to be tight. They're going to be paying for a rental truck, to move. Maybe they're paying movers. How far are they moving away? Let them know too. That's a great person to market the business to, because not only will it help them make extra money, but this business can go with them. It doesn't matter if they're in Minnesota like John and Liz and they move to Arizona. This business can travel with them, okay? It's not like a regular job where if you want to move, you have to go find another job. Let's say your spouse gets relocated to Arizona. Well, then you're stuck and you have to quit your job and go find another one. Well, with It Works, you don't have to do that. You can take this business with you wherever you go, okay? Think of someone that posts all the time about how much they hate their coworkers or they hate their job. Write that person's name down. Think about someone who posts about all the time, every Monday, it never fails. They post those memes that say, I hate Mondays. Mondays suck. Is it Friday yet? Write somebody down. Write somebody down that does that. Those are all people that are miserable in their job. They don't want to work that job anymore. They don't want to do the 9 to 5. These are people that you can really reach out to and let them know, you have no idea what I have my hands on here, and I want you to have a piece of this pie. This opportunity is life-changing, okay? So here is a great script idea that you can use, okay? Hey, Kate, I know this is really random, but I just recently started my own health and wellness business. And I immediately thought of you because you are such an outgoing person. You're so friendly. People just love you. And I just think you would be amazing at what I do. Would you be interested in hearing more about how you can make some extra money from your phone? That's a great way to, especially if you just started out in this business, okay? If they don't want to talk on the phone or they don't want to meet up in person, there is an app. It's like a walkie-talkie app. It's called Voxer, and it's free. This is a great way to communicate with people. It's free. It's like a walkie-talkie. They don't have to meet up with you in person. And people seem to love that way better than Facebook Messenger. Another script idea, okay, when you start to talk with someone, maybe you've been messaging back and forth with someone about the products and they've initially showed some interest, but now you're seeing that they're reading your messages, but they're not responding. Here's a great couple of scripts that you can send out. First of all, you can send them a script that literally just says, have I offended you? Have I pissed you off? And just leave it at that. Another script you can use is, so I have a question. Where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being you're ready to join my team and start making some serious cash, and 1 being totally not interested. Another one you can send out for someone that maybe has not responded to your messages but initially showed some interest, you can send them this. What other information would you need to make your decision today? Another, you could say, what's holding you back? What fears do you have? Okay. Let's see. Facebook groups. Okay, last thing is this is for my new distributors, okay? And this is for all of my distributors on my team, but this is one that's really, really great. This is a distributor checklist, new distributor checklist, okay? Now, if you go to Team Enter or you go on our team page, there are some files up there in the file section where I put some like before and after pictures. There's just a bunch of different stuff up there. And I will be adding some new stuff shortly. But this is something, there's 6 key points here that are really, really great to think about. And these are things that you want to make sure that your new distributors are doing. The first thing is you want to make a post on the team page, shouting them out, welcoming them to the team. And then you also want to make a post on your personal page that you just signed a new distributor. You're super excited to have them on board. They joined. Tell their why. Tell their story in a short and sweet version, okay? why they joined, what their story is, and you can't wait to see what they're going to do with this business and how it's going to bless their life. The second thing is you want to help them get their first 4 loyal customers before their kit ever comes. Okay? So help them and offer up a reward. If they get their first 4 loyal customers before their business builder kit comes, offer them a reward. Offer them up a $10 or $25 gift card. Okay? The third thing you're going to do is make a list of all the products. And just like I told you guys with the order form, have them make a list of all the products and people that they know in their network, in their warm market, that could use those products for certain ailments. Okay? Then you're going to have them message those people that they think could use a certain product or two. And you're going to help them by giving them a script. And if you need help with any scripts, you are more than welcome to message me, and I will absolutely help you script out something to send to someone. If someone ever messages you and you're not sure how to message back, screenshot it to me, and I will send you a script to send to them. And then all you have to do is copy and paste it. The fifth thing is you're going to have them make their dream team list. So if you are new to the team and you have not made a dream team list yet, you need to do that. What I mean by dream team is you need to think of 5 people that are like-minded, 5 people that are similar to you. They want more out of life. They want to be able to get out of debt. They want to be able to help people change their lives. 5 people that you think would be amazing at this business and just would be fun to be around and be encouraging and keep you inspired, okay? Those are going to be the people on your dream team. I'm not saying those 5 people are going to be the people that join your team right away. I literally just added 2 of my dream team people, and I've been in this business almost 8 months, okay? And then you're going to message those people that you put on your dream team list. And again, I can give you a script for that to reach out to those people. And then the last thing I want you to do is I want you to think about Christmas. I know that seems scary. Oh my gosh, Becky, it's not even September yet. We haven't even got to Halloween. But what I want you to do is I want you to write down on a piece of paper. You can make a poster board of it. You can just draw it out on a piece of paper. Make kind of like a mini dream board, but for Christmas. What do you want your Christmas to look like this year? Do you want to be able to buy your spouse an iPad? Do you want to be able to buy them a new phone? Do you want to be able to buy your kids like an Xbox, or want to be able to take a family vacation, a little family vacation or whatever for the holidays? Do you want to be able to surprise your spouse with concert tickets or a Broadway show or something like that? Write all those things down, because this is going to be like your mini dream board. This is going to help to keep you inspired to say, you know what, these are the things I'm going to accomplish by Christmas. You know, one of the things on my Christmas list are, I just want to be able to pay for Christmas with cash, wrap cash. I want to pay for Christmas all with It Works money. This will be the first year I'll be able to do that, because I didn't join until January 3rd of this year. And you know what? I know it's going to be possible, because guess what? This is August, the last 3 days in August. We're going to get paid in September on the 15th for the month of August. So you've got September, October, and November, and December. That means you've got 3 months left to really rock it out, to have that, save up your commissions and your wrap cash to make this a rockin' awesome Christmas. You know what? One thing I'm going to start figuring out and finding some information on is I want us to sponsor a family this year for Christmas as a team. And I think that that would be very doable, because it wouldn't require a whole lot out of everyone individually, but as a team, I think we can really help make a difference this Christmas. So I want you to write down what you want this Christmas, what you want to do, what are some of your dreams and goals for this year. And I want us to be able to, another thing you can do too, if you're really wanting to go to conference, I'm going to tell you right now, you need to sell those wraps, because conference tickets are about $199 a piece. Now, for those that are local, we can carpool. That is not an issue. We can totally carpool, save on gas. We can split hotel rooms. It won't cost next to nothing for the wait down there in our rooms, okay? I don't care if we stay in a Roach Motel for 3 days. We're down there for training, okay? But conference, I'm telling you right now, they will go on sale probably around October 1st. And we really need to do what you have to do to save that money. Put back $20 out of every paycheck for the next month. Put sell those wraps, put that wrap cash up, save it. Do what you need to do. If you've got stuff around your house that you haven't touched or forgot you even had, sell it. Get rid of it. Make some extra cash. Find ways. Really, really, really push for those loyal customers so you can start saving up that money for your commissions. Because I'm telling you, conference tickets will sell out in 24 hours. And conference is not something you want to miss. If you really want to be in this and you want to give it your all, conference is so important. And if you can't make it to conference, there will always be a pay-per-view option, so don't get discouraged. But I can tell you, I did conference from my computer because obviously tickets had already sold out, and it was January 3rd when I joined. But oh my gosh, even just the pay-per-view from my computer, I was in tears for 3 days. My cup was overflowing. I was rocking. And you know what? Less than 30 days later, I went Ruby and I grabbed that $1,000 bonus. It really will change your business. It will change everything about your business. It will get your cup filled up and you will be so incredibly inspired. So there is a video on YouTube I'm going to share on the team page. I want you guys to be looking for that. This is a video that I have seen several times, but today for some reason it really spoke to me and it brought me to tears. So I'm going to share this as an end of month inspiration, and I want you guys to really put yourself. It's a sports video, okay? But I want you to put yourself in this football player's shoes. His coach, he's the captain of the football team. His coach wants him to crawl, okay? 10 or 25 yards with a fellow football player on his back. He's probably a good $150, $175. He's got another football player on his back. He wants him to crawl on his hands and knees, okay, with this other person on his back, blindfolded. Wait till you see this video. If this video does not move you, we need to talk. This video, literally every time I've watched it, it's really touched me. But tonight, for some reason, when I saw it at this training, it just moved me to tears because I was thinking, you know what? I would be doing you all a disservice as my team and my It Works family if I did not share this with you, because this was powerful. And this is, I think, the kind of power that you guys need to see to give you that motivation to really, really rock it out the last 3 days of this month. So thank you all for joining in. Thank you for watching this recording. If you have any questions or anything, always, always, always never be afraid to message me no matter what time of day or night. If I don't get back to you right away, I will get back to you as soon as I can, I promise. So everyone have a great night. Let's rock out these last 3 days. I'm so blessed that each and every one of you are on my team. And if you did not know this, I don't add just anyone to our team. You guys have all been handpicked by me. I don't want people in this business and on my team that are in this for hobby money. I don't want people in this business that are not out because I don't add anyone that doesn't have a huge why. I don't allow people on my team that don't have that huge why, that don't have huge goals, that might seem unattainable. Because you know what? I know that I can help to inspire you, and that when we work together, we are better. And when you have more than one person working on the same goals, so many amazing things can happen. So you guys just remember that you were all handpicked by me, because I saw something in every single one of you that maybe other people didn't. But I saw something in you, every one of you, that you may not even see in yourself. But I know that you were made for better. You were made for more in this life. And I know that together you can accomplish all of your dreams. And we're going to do that together. So I hope you guys have a great night. Let's rock out the last 3 days of the month. Let's do this. God bless, guys. Good night.